Namaskar. I am Mallikarjun Babu, Vice Chancellor of Galgotias University. Indeed, it is a great pleasure to be with you and welcome you to the Galgotias University. Galgotias University established in the year 2011, and its journey from there is phenomenal and significant in terms of higher education. Galgotias University has also entered the world rankings. So World Rankings 2026, wherein the Galgotias University ranked 15th among us top private universities in the country, and it is ranked 43rd among us top private and government universities in India. I'll just take you through a brief journey what we have, just little more information on Galgotias University. So we have about 40,000 students, 2,000 plus faculty, and we offer about 300 programs which in 25 schools. So far we have awarded 200 plus PhD degree programs and 700 international students, and the international students coming from 42 countries. The 25 schools are set apart into 6 faculties of studies, which I have explained earlier. And these faculties of studies and the schools provide a learning atmosphere which is completely multidisciplinary in nature and student-centric as well. So Galgotias University has a Vision 2030, wherein there are 6 pillars of the vision. Talks about pedagogical transformation, digitalization, research, outreach, internationalization, and sustainability. And all these pillars gives us a direction where the curriculum and other facets of learning and outreach activities are to be placed and provide you a comprehensive learning experience to the students which are entering at Galgotias University. Now, I would also like to thank your parents for showing their trust in us that makes us more responsible in delivering what we have promised to you. And this entire learning, whenever learning comes to place, learning is actually a student activity, and our job is to facilitate the processes. So when you are into the game, you are the learner, and learner need to be focused on various aspects of the learning. So that actually encompasses curriculum, pedagogy, then you move on to the teaching learning practices, and last but not least, the assessment patterns. So now when this entire curriculum is been designed, it is designed in such a fashion, the curriculum is benchmarked with the world's finest institutions and as well as country's best universities. When we benchmark with that, to bring in collaboratively with the industry partners, alumni, and working professionals to set the curriculum on the right stepping point, and it will be giving you more enrichment, more knowledge, more encouragement to really pursue your education. Having said that, Galgotias University is very strong in teaching learning processes. The instructional delivery is completely a different one, an innovative one in the country, and this is actually a collaborative learning or active learning we talk about. This is titled as G-Scale. G-Scale is Galgotias Student-Centered Active Learning Ecosystem. In the ecosystem, students are given lots of opportunities and hand-holded by experienced faculty to showcase the learning that happens in rigorous strides. In order to facilitate this learning, the curriculum is rendered in a different formats. So we do have theory courses, and we do have practical courses, and we do have lots of internships added into it. And then you have the projects. These projects are also added into what is called as courses. So there we call them as course-based projects. We do have minor projects and capstone projects. This project learning gives you hands-on experience and completely take you through an experiential journey of learning. This experiential journey of learning really not only enhances your knowledge but also reinforces your skill and ability to adapt and apply things in a better fashion. So this entire approach is completely, the curriculum approach is completely outcome based. When we are saying outcome based, so this is, see, after a given a learning experience, you are expected to learn some outcome. So these outcomes are well defined in the courses and by all the teachers. Every teacher knows, every course has about 4 outcomes. These 4 outcomes or 5 outcomes, some courses, you need to really focus and learn. So these outcomes are, we call that as a course outcomes, which are nothing but the skills. These skills are mapped with the program outcomes for the program which you are studying in, is mapped with these course outcomes as well. So that way we measure learning. Once learning is been measured, then we know how we are progressing, how the learning pathways are working for you, and we can always, you can reflect on them, and we can always help you through your feedbacks, right? Several feedbacks, and we can come closer to you to make your learning more a joyful and pleasant way of doing it. Apart from this learning curricular activities, we do have co-curricular activities, lot of competitions, lot of hackathons, a lot of seminars, master classes, several things do happen in the campus. Campus vibe is completely different, and it is 24/7 this kind of learning happens. In order to facilitate your learning styles, we do have multiple ways of learning styles. The theory courses, as I said, and integrated and comprehensive courses where you learn by doing. So when these learning experiences are put together, and not only these curricular side, co-curricular I have said, and then you get on to the extracurricular activities, where Galgotias University has more than about 38 student clubs nurturing several multidisciplinary areas where you have the first-hand experience of how things are happening in the world. So world is set to a change. Technology is changing. Are you changing is the question. So Galgotias University really changing in all those lanes, taking strides, and every day on day we innovate, bringing in several innovations into the factoring, lots of innovations. We do have a research, innovation and incubation center. If you have an idea, we are there to help you. So you can always establish a startup before you leave the portals of Galgotias University. These opportunities are there for you, and thousands of faculty are there with you, and you can always choose across the disciplines, learn something different. So that makes your learning journey is completely different. Friends and students, I would like to say that their learning is 2 different sides. It have formative learning and summative learning. In the formative learning, what you learn in the classes and the co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, all those things put together, and you have formative learning happens every semester on semester, and then you have a summative learning. Summative learning is the final examination. So both are weighed equally, 0.5, 50%, 50%, formative marks and summative marks. If total marks are 200, then you are set to get 40% of that is 80 marks you should get it. So it is very important to make a point that you will not miss the formative learning assessments, so that you can fetch marks, good marks over there, and then go ahead and do your summative to get good grades. So this is what I would like to say. This entire thing, the learning process and rules and all set to change year on year. So better you follow your batchmates and know what's happening, then that will help you in really structuring your learning in a better fashion and getting good grades, good achievements, good accomplishments. Even MOOC courses, which we also do have, that will give you a different kind of self-learning, self-paced learning. So all these different learning methods will place you in such a wonderful manner. No doubt, we don't really aim to place you in a different way, but placement becomes incidental and complementary to your learning. So placement is there out there for you, and we wish that you become an employer. So become an entrepreneur and set up your own startup. So all that happens with your consistent, continuous learning. So welcome to Galgotias University, a land where a plethora of learning opportunities out there waiting for you. Thank you very much. Welcome to Galgotias University.